Whenever I walk past this magazine, I am always reminded of Khao Sok Lake. It's a place of lush rainforest, limestone mountains as tall as skyscrapers, and most importantly, pristine rivers with incredible fishing. After our last trip at this location, my buddy Pierre and I vowed that we will return 5 years later to a place known by many as Khao Sok Lake, but to us, it is our paradise of fishing. Joining me on this fishing adventure is my cousin Marcus. Marcus hasn't had much luck with fishing trips overseas, so I figured this would be the perfect destination to turn things around for him.
I'm just saying that what makes you think that I have used a drill before?
You might be confused with why we are drilling holes in our shoes. Well, these shoes are known as Kampong Adidas. They cost less than $15 and they are fantastic for trekking because they offer excellent grip. Locals often modify them by drilling holes to allow water to drain out easily, making them even more practical for the wet and slippery terrain that we will be fishing in. The next day, we set off to the airport to meet Pierre. And that's when we received some news. Marcus and I just reached Changi Airport. Our dear friend Mr. Ong came to the airport around 15 minutes ago and realized that he didn't bring his passport.
I forgotten my passport and I only just went home to got it, and I was supposed to meet Ishan like right now, but obviously I'm not, so fingers crossed.
We decided to check in anyway and told Pierre that we will leave without him if he doesn't make it. Unfortunately, he managed to arrive just in time.
Welcome back to another episode of Facepalm Fishing.
This was the most memorable moment in the fishing paradise that we went to previously.
It's just like how peaceful it is. Fishing there is low cha. Singapore fishing cannot make it, bro. It's damn rabak. Dajiahao, 欢迎来到补给的。I know it's Phuket Chinese. 补给哎。Is it? No.
When we reached Phuket, we ran into another problem. This time, with the car rental.
Hey, Marcus, you got credit card?
I'm sorry. You have to contact agency and cancel this booking.
None of us brought a credit card and we had to use it as a deposit for renting a car. So we basically stood around for a couple of hours trying to figure something out. But we didn't figure anything out and we resorted to just calling a Bolt, which was the Uber or Grab of Phuket. And even the ride back was not without its issues. We have finally reached the Airbnb after like a 40-minute awkward Grab ride. The Bolt driver saw us carrying our rod tube and started to make a big fuss. I mean, I'm not getting good vibes from Phuket so far.
Don't know, bro, I'm tired.
Yeah,
Let's
I
hope
know.
things turn out for the better tomorrow.
So many things went wrong and we haven't even reached Khao Sok Lake yet. So we thought it'd be wise to seek some blessings the next day, hoping for better luck ahead and most importantly, a safe fishing trip. We then spent some time doing the usual touristy activities.
1, 2, late. 1, 2.
Before finally setting out to tackle the real purpose of arriving early on our trip, on-the-ground research at local tackle shops.
Okay, Mahseer. This one really light. Oh, this good. This one.
After receiving our blessings, gaining useful knowledge from the locals, and restocking on tackle, we were ready for our trip the next day. At the airport, we met Aaron, who will be joining us for our trip. We also met Ravin, our guide which we heard a lot about. He'll be leading us to Khao Sok Lake, and Ravin had his fair share of stories at the paradise of fishing.
The biggest lah, Cholan here, blue Mahseer, Thai Mahseer lah. They call it Thai Mahseer, 9 kg.
We got 100 packets. Oh my goodness.
We bought everything we needed to keep us hydrated and fed in the jungle for 6 days.
So much stuff.
We then hit the road, and after a 3-hour drive, we caught our first glimpse of Khao Sok Lake.
Bro, this is not even the main view. Later you see the main view. Damn nice.
But we weren't at our fishing paradise just yet. The actual location lay deep within Khao Sok Lake, and to get there, we had to weave through towering limestone mountains and travel 3 hours by boat before reaching our homestay. And the 3 hours on the boat felt as if we were entering another world. The homestay was like a peaceful village with all the essentials we need: shelter, water, and the toilet filled with frogs. But we couldn't enjoy this peacefulness at all. All of us are extremely excited for fishing the next day. So we made sure we prepared well. Being prepared means practicing your fly fishing skills after not fly fishing for a few years. And getting tips from our guide on what lures to use and going through the game plan tomorrow. Most importantly, eating a nutritious dinner and sleeping well. I know one person had very good sleep. You can tell from the sound of the whole night. The engine was running very smoothly. He's gonna hope that the fishing will be good, the weather will be good. Ravin assigned each of us a local guide who will be accompanying us throughout the whole adventure. My guide's name is Nook, and as Nook drove me to the spot, memories started flooding back. Because there were many rivers, for day 1, Marcus and I will be fishing a river called Khong Sing, while Pierre and Aaron will be fishing a river called Khong Guan.
1 hour trek up. The reason why we have to trek 1 hour is either because maybe there are some anglers who fished here recently at the bottom part of the river, and it may not be as good. So we want to really go to the places which are still fairly untouched.
The trek was treacherous and long, but we were fueled by adrenaline as we were expecting good fishing upstream. But after braving through leeches,
Our New Zealander boy here is experiencing leeches for the first time, and he's not having it.
I'm not having it. And a long trek, we finally reached the spot. The river was pristine and clear. Every corner looked like it held fish. I gave Marcus the first cast. No hit. So I tried my first cast. No hit as well. Well, no worries, but perhaps the fish still need time to warm up, so we walked up further and continued fishing. We casted and casted. The spots were beautiful. Our casting was bad, but we still managed to hit the crucial spots. But we just can't seem to get them to bite. And that's when it hit me. Fishing was not as good as it used to be.
I think I've been fishing for nearly half a day now. Fishing is tough, man. It's not as easy as it was when I came here 5 years ago. It's either that or we became worse at fishing. But we're gonna keep trying, we're gonna walk even further. No fish, walk further.
After lunch, Marcus's guide Pei spotted a big group of Mahseers. We tried approaching them carefully. But they ignored our lures. We continued to fish our way upriver and tried every tactic we can. Unfortunately, the fishers did not respond. Not even to fly fishing. Eventually, we did manage to hit a few fishers upstream. Sebarau. Cute, cute.
Nice, slow.
They are not exactly the biggest, but it was rewarding to at least catch something after all the time and effort. And now, because we trekked so far up, we had to walk 2 to 3 hours back down to our boat. When we arrived at the river mouth, we were defeated. Back at the jetty, Pierre shared a similar experience.
Jala,
How was yours?
not as good as last time.
Last time.
Last time a lot better.
In the Khongguan River, Aaron landed a few fish and Pierre landed a decent Mahseer on fly too.
Yes!
But that wasn't the only decent fish that Pierre landed that day.
I'm very good at chao baiting. Oh shit, my Wow, biggest catch of the day, sia!
What the hell is that? Tackle ah.
Wow, my best lah.
Yuan. Oh. Wow. It's more tiring than it seems.
We re-strategized that night. Ravin gave us more tips and we were ready for fishing the next day.
Standing here like an NPC.
After our warm-up session on day 1, we were determined to make a comeback. But let's just say, we kena bullied.
Krasuk.
I lost a good-sized snakehead in the morning, which broke my hook,
Actually, no, it may not be a snakehead, maybe a krasuk.
and dropped a huge Mama Toman as well. All the way back. Oh no! Pierre lost a Mahseer on fly as well and proceeded to knock his head into a tree.
No blood, right?
No blood.
The guy laughed at you.
I'm not laughing at myself.
And Aaron lost a good-sized Mahseer that was very, very smart.
Yep. On. Oh, that's a good size. Woo! There we go. Woo! Is the current very strong? Come, it's coming in. No fish. Oh.
The most heartbreaking of all, Pierre lost a cobra snakehead right at the side of his boat.
Do not lose it.
But despite all the facepalm worthy moments, we were getting more hits.
Very nice.
Marcus in particular caught several good fishes.
Oh, up, yep. Whoa, good size. Look at the size of that boy. Look at the belly on him. Oh my goodness. Very good.
And when we got tired, our legendary guides would whip out their equipment and make us some jungle coffee.
So I've got hot water. It's pretty well insulated. Yes. Okay, what's your review?
I'm not even a coffee guy, but shit is good.
Very cold. It was good. I don't know why it tastes. There's a certain taste about it. Probably a bamboo, but it's nice. You can try yourself.
With good coffee and pretty decent fishing on day 2, everyone was happy that night. Aaron and Marcus then mentioned that they had pretty good fishing at the Khao River that day.
Okay. Yep. Good size. Sebarau!
They suggested Pierre and I to visit the river on our final day. Khao just so happened to be the same river that we went to 5 years ago as well, where we had a lot of success. There was only one thing. They did mention that trekking up the river was not going to be an easy task. But when we arrived at the spot, it felt just like it did 5 years ago. Absolutely amazing.
Wait, cast, got another one chasing. Just crank fast, right?
My most memorable moment is actually singing together with the village chief guy.
One thing that I'll miss about this place, the people, especially my guide P. He's a legend.
Okay. No tapang, no go home. I think I'll miss the most. Stupid Kalong.
Ravin, what are your thoughts on the whole trip?
I think it's okay. All get your targets right. Okay, next time we see you again. Next time, hopefully we get bigger.
The last day was awesome. And all in all, everyone had their own highlights from the trip. But can I truly say that we have experienced the paradise of fishing? After spending 6 days at Khao Sok, I realized how wrong that mindset was. Every fishing trip is unique. Meeting new people, trying new food, laughing at fresh, funny moments. The paradise of fishing isn't a single place or destination. It's the experience itself. And no two trips are ever the same. So what are you waiting for? When's your next fishing adventure? Thanks for watching till the end, everyone. This video took a long time to create, so it would mean the world to us if you could drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Happy 2025 everyone, and look forward to the next video. This video is supported by our fishing kaki / business owner Jas Lazat. If you're craving for Malay cuisine such as delicious satays, misoto, lontongs and goreng pisangs, and you live in the north or the east, you have to pop by their store. it wouldn't hurt to tap out some satays for your next fishing trip. Check out Just Lazard today.